I'm Daniel Gross, and this is the number. The number is $35 billion. That was the amount of Apple's revenues in the most recent quarter. It's going to certainly be much higher in the coming quarter. When it comes to the global economy, there are these vast forces made by man and God that influence the trajectory of the world's economy. Famine, war, drought, the rising up of China. And then you have a gadget made of glass and plastic. Today, of course, the iPhone 5 was announced. It's going to start shipping later this month. And it's not just the techies that are excited about it.
iPhone 5 is the thinnest, lightest iPhone we've ever built.
It's the economists. An economist at JP Morgan said the iPhone alone could add between 1/4 and 1/2 percentage point of economic growth to the U.S. in the third quarter alone. Now, we're a $16 trillion economy. So how could it be that something that costs a few $100s, something that is a pretty minor upgrade on something a lot of people already have, can have such a huge impact? The answer is that the sales of the iPhone themselves are quite massive. Apple, we know, is one of the biggest companies by market capitalization, but it is really growing into becoming one of the biggest companies by sales. Quarterly sales at a $35 billion pace. Last quarter will probably be closer to $45-50 billion. That's putting it up in pretty rarefied territory. A second reason is what's great about Apple products, the iPhone, the iPad, the iPod, it's not just that they stimulate spending on the machine and the components. And people then use these to buy apps, to buy entertainment, to buy books, to buy music, to buy accessories. Around the corner from the store, there's a stand of street vendor selling iPod accessories, cases, earphones, all the things that go with it. It really is its own little Apple economy. And the fact that they're feeding new products that create a frenzy among diehard customers and that bring in new people is a real positive. So I'm skeptical of the notion that Apple itself could be the difference between recession and growth in the coming quarter, but those few $1 billion in extra sales certainly aren't going to hurt. I'm Daniel Gross, and this is The Number.